Hey y'all, hey, listen, I was about to say good morning. We are so far past morning, it's like going on 3 o'clock. But yes, good afternoon, y'all. Happy Wednesday. I hope your day has been good so far. Mine has been good. Listen, where I'm at, we got a little snow, more than a little bit, but it was enough for the gig to say, listen, y'all go ahead and stay home. So listen, that blessed my whole being, okay? So it's funny, I'm in the parking lot of Wawa. I'm about to go and get me a French vanilla cappuccino and go get me and my kids some sleds because they've never slid. So yeah, I'm excited. But you already know why I'm here, or maybe you don't. Just say Michelle, the Hope Teller, came in here to drop some in your day that I pray blessings encourages you in some way, shape, or form, y'all. Today is called Go Somewhere and Mind Your Business. And it's funny because it's what I believe. Sometimes not in those words, and sometimes in something like those words. That's what the Lord has told me many a times. And real quick, Psalms 27:14 says, wait on the Lord, be strong, let your heart take courage. Y'all, so, a lot of us are either waiting on something, right? Waiting on something that we have been praying for, hoping for, whatever the case may be. If you're not now, we all have had a period of waiting in our life, right? When we was waiting for God to do something, right? When we was hoping for something. And y'all, it was so funny. One day last week, I was boiling noodles, I think it was. And it had already ran, I think, with the 8 to 10 minutes or whatever. And they still wasn't done. So I decided that, I'm just standing over the pot, y'all, looking down in the pot and, doing my little, get done pretty much, right? And it was just it dawns on me. It was you standing over this pot is not going to make these noodles boil any faster. You might as well go do something else and come back when you hear the timer go off. Come back when it's ready. So for us, a lot of times, right, we be like me over that pot. Thinking the more that we stare at this situation, the more that we ponder on it, the more that we wonder about it, the more that, whatever that, I don't know what we think it's going to do. Like me with that pot, I don't know what we think it's going to do. But it was funny. And so I went and I did something else. And that made the time that I was waiting better, right? Had I would have stood over that pot, if we stand over that situation, we could be looking at that circumstance, right? Wondering and waiting oh my gosh, when? Sometimes how, right? It's not going to make the wait enjoyable. So listen, and a lot of times there are things for us to be doing while we are waiting on God. A lot of times, there is a lot of us who is listen, working on ourselves in the midst of our waiting, right? So that we can be a better version, oh God, for when God be yeah, here it go. A lot of us getting deeper in relationship with God. Just whatever. There's always something, I believe, for us to be doing. I remember hearing somebody say, some people think that waiting on the Lord, means doing nothing. Just don't do nothing. And sometimes it might mean that. Don't get me wrong. But a lot of times, there are some things, He has given us some instruction. There are some things that we have realized, right? Some things that we need to be doing, business and things like that. As we are waiting for things to come to fruition, right? There are some things right here in the natural that it's listen, I'll never forget my pastor. It was a couple weeks ago. And he said something. He was listen, faith is our part. Grace is God's part. So listen, go somewhere and do something. Do what you know that you need to be doing. Listen, working on you, working on that skill, building on that talent. Listen, building on them connections. getting in those rooms, right? Gaining that wisdom, gaining that knowledge. Listen, it's coming. He cooking it. He cooking it. You go ahead. And you go ahead and gracefully mind your business. Let God be God. He got it. He don't need you standing over the pot. Like, is it done yet? Is it done yet? I love y'all. God loves you more. Again, happy Wednesday. I hope the rest of your week is amazingly blessed. Do not forget to love up on somebody. Because listen, even that, listen. We can be out here spreading this Yuletide cheer, right? Okay? This light that is us. So yeah. Y'all be blessed. Do not forget you are so amazing.